guys, welcome to your 9th Java tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be going over classes, objects, and methods. These concepts will last us a few tutorials. All Java activity occurs within a class. Think of a class as a template that defines the form of an object. A class is really a logical abstraction, meaning that it's more or less like a blueprint. Okay, so let's begin. File, new, Java project. And let's name this Java Lesson 9. And hit finish. So out of here, let's add a package, com.dev club.lesson9. Hit OK. Let's add a class to that, and we'll name this main. Hit OK. Inside of here, inside of our code, go above your regular class, and what we're going to do is declare class suites. And within suites, we're going to have different general characteristics of suites. I'm going to put int rating, but I put a comment above it so that people would understand what that term meant. Because like the next term, calories, we all know what a calorie is going to be in terms of suites. Someone might not know what the rating exactly is, so I'm going to go on a scale of 1 to 10. And then we're just going to give it a weight. It doesn't even have to be like an actual weight. I'm just actually just going to punch in a couple numbers just to show you guys how this code is handled. Alright, we've created a class. Now what we're going to do is go into our main method, public static void main string args brackets. And what we're going to do here is we're going to declare a new object of the class that we have. So suites, and I'm going to go with cupcake because that sounds super delicious right now. And we're going to go equals new suites, and then for yourself, parentheses, is we're going to do the rating times the size divided by the calories. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves some characteristics. We're going to go cupcake dot rating, and I'm going to give a cupcake like an 8 because that stuff is so good. Okay, so now in calories, I actually don't know how much the calories of an average cupcake is offhand, but let's just say 250. And oops, sorry, I accidentally declared it. I need to do cupcake calories equal 250. And our next thing that we're going to do is cupcake weight. And let's make it a giant cupcake. So we're just going to make it like 90 pounds. So it would be so awesome. Anyway, now what we're going to do is we're going to calculate whether or not it's worth it. So we're going to say worth it equals rating times weight, all divided by calories. And then we're going to go system.out.println your treat landed a, we're going to say worth it rating on our worth it scale. Go get your treat. And now we're going to run it. Your treat landed a 2 rating on our scale. On our worth it scale. Go get your treat. Now, what we can do later to make this code more dynamic is we actually set up a system on a scale of 1 to, let's say, 20, whether or not your cupcake is worth it, or your treat. And what we can do is we have multiple objects. So we don't just have cupcake. We have brownies, we have cheesecake, we have just plain cake, angel food cake. I mean, all the stuff that we all like to eat but we shouldn't. We can just do all that and then have it on a scale. So, but that's something to make the program more reactable. Now, let's go ahead and actually make ourselves a second variable. So we are going to declare another object, and this time we're going to say sweets. And I also love cheesecake. It's the bee's knees, guys. Alright. We're going to comment out our code. Cupcake. And now we're going to go to cheesecake. And now what we're going to say is cheesecake dot rating. I'm going to give it like, oh my gosh, on a rating of 1 to 10, I'd have to give it like 113. I'm joking, I'm going to give it a 12 because cheesecake is the best. I don't even know what scale I'm using here, but just go with it, guys. Cheesecake dot calories. It is so bad for you. And we're going to put like 400. I mean, I'm talking the whole cheesecake. And cheesecake dot weight. And let's give it about 100 pounder, huh? We take their worth it rating, and now we put ourselves in an if statement. Worth it. And now we need to make a cheesecake worth it. Let's make this a double. Let's make this a double. Cheesecake worth it equals our cheesecake dot rating times our cheesecake dot weight, and then that's going to be divided by cheesecake dot calories. Now what we're going to say is if cupcake worth it is greater than cheesecake worth it, then what we're going to say is system.out.println go get that cupcake. And then we're going to say else go get that cheesecake. Let's go ahead and take off that old. And we're going to hit the green go. Look at that. Cheesecake was apparently larger. Let's see how large the values actually were. Cheesecakes using escape sequence. Score. And then we're going to put actually what I need to do is add one more print line right there, and we're ready to go. So let's run that. The cheesecake had a 3 and the cupcake had a 2, so that means that we go get that cheesecake. and that is awesome because I really want some cheesecake right now. So that's what I'm actually going to go do because this lesson is done. I will see you guys in the next tutorial.